Hello guys, this is Ryan.
And the one and only 5.
And today we are going to be doing the official release of Goofyland.
Yes, that's right. Today we will reveal our big project we have been working on for the past several months. This idea of Goofyland was, of course, my idea, and we're so excited to share it with you today. Goofyland is a country located between North America and Europe. That means it basically connects North America and Europe together. The entire country has a population of about 279,360,000,000 people, and the area of Goofyland is 5,397,944 square kilometers. And for the provinces, Goofyland has 16 provinces, so we are going to start with the Kahoot province. So, the Kahoot province has a total population of 69,690,000,000 people, and the most spoken language in the province is Kahootish. The second most spoken language there is English, then Polish, German and Hungarian. And the capital of the Kahoot province is Ganguai, with a total population of 14,620,000 people, making it the second largest city in Goofyland, right after Goofy City. And here's a photo of Ganguai, which is the largest city of the Kahoot province. Next, we have a folk painting of the Hand of Bravery, about to manifest in a man-eater spider as big as a house. It's taken in the 18th century or something. Now we have the images of the other part of Ganguai, so here's the image of Ganguai's Kahoot University building. We have the Kahoot province main library building in Ganguai. This is the Kahoot province hall in Ganguai. It's a hilltop building that has a road and stairs leading up to it. And last but not least, Kahootish culture, elderly couple wearing coats made of bird leathers and furs carved from grass. So right now we're going to talk about the Kahootish language. Well, I decided to come up with a language, and the rest is history. Let's start off with the vowels. So this letter is pronounced normally, it's the A. We have an E with 2 dots on top of it. It's pronounced like We have the I, which is pronounced like the English I in some words, like it makes an sound. O is pronounced normally. The U is pronounced like an English U. And we have the U with an accent on top, it's pronounced like the U. Next up we have the consonants. So B is pronounced normally, C is pronounced like Polish or Hungarian C. C with that sign on the top is pronounced like the same letter in Czech or Croatian. It literally makes a ch sound. D is pronounced normally. This D with a stroke is pronounced like the in the. F is pronounced normally. G is pronounced normally. This G with something on top, it represents a glottal stop. This G with a comma below is pronounced like the English J. H is pronounced normally. J is pronounced like the English Y. K is pronounced normally. L is pronounced normally. L with an accent on top is pronounced like the Slovakian Li, Croatian Li, LJ or Hungarian LY, like a E sound. Yes, this is a consonant, pronounced E. M is pronounced normally, N is pronounced normally, N with an accent on top is pronounced like the same letter used in Polish. P is pronounced normally, Q is pronounced normally, R is pronounced normally too, same goes with S. The S with a sign on top is pronounced sh, it's pronounced like the same letter in Czech or Croatian. T is pronounced normally, the thorn sign is pronounced like a th. V is pronounced normally, W is pronounced normally, X and Z are also pronounced normally, and last but not least, we have the Z. The Z with that sign on the top. And it's pronounced like the same letter in Czech or Croatian, or like the French J. It makes a Z sound. Here are 2 sentences in Kahootish. Good morgen, which means good morning, and good abending, which means good evening. Now try to guess a sentence, try to translate the sentences in Kahootish. It's say you morgen. You have 60 seconds to guess it. Good luck. Okay, 3, 2, 1. timer is halfway through now. Keep on guessing. Translation. Time is up. If you guessed, you're correct. It means see you tomorrow. So if you guessed that, congratulations, but if you didn't guess it correctly, that's okay. Anyway, we are going to move on to the next province. So Ryan is going to talk about this province. Take it away.
So the next province we're going to talk about is the Wagasayan province. So the Wagasayan province has a total population of 170 million people, which this province has the second largest population behind the Akasutan province, and has the largest city in Goofyland, Goofy City. Goofy City is the largest city in Goofyland with about 840 million people. It is located near the North Atlantic coast in the south of Goofyland. And here's a photo of the Goofy City skyline from below. And here is a rare sight in Goofyland. A Turkmen person in Goofy City equals black BMW. And here is another rare sight. Kurdish woman in Goofy City wearing hijabs walking in the main square of Goofy City. By the way, in the background is one of the few mosques in the city.
Yeah, you know. There is one district in Goofy City which has Muslims in it. So yeah, in Goofy City there's like 4 mosques, I guess, but because there is like 984,000 Muslims in Goofy City, but okay.
And there is another big city in the Wagasayan province called Uzawea, and has a total of 440 million people. And the capital of the Wagasayan province is Goofy City. And the most spoken language there is English, Akasutish, Polish, German, Hungarian, and then Romanian. So anyway, the next province we are going to talk about is this Siligonan province. And here's 5 to talk about the Siligonan province.
So the Siligonan province has a total population of 17,060,000 people. It is the second province from the United States border in Duislia, and the capital city of it is Frisimala. It's also the biggest city in this province, with about 4,400,000 people. The most spoken language there is English, then Akasutish, Polish, Hungarian, and Romanian. So now let's turn it over to Ryan to talk about the Reul-Paladui province. Take it away.
So the Reul-Paladui province has a total population of 8,160,000 people. And the most spoken language there is Romanian, and then Ukrainian, and then Italian, and then Polish, and then Akatush, and then English. And the capital city is Jobakasya, which has a population of 1,300,000 people. And here's a picture of a Romanian woman inside a church in rural Reul-Paladui province village. Okay, so here's 5 to talk about the Macleod province.
Okay, so the Macleod province has a total population of 15,300,000 people. The biggest city in the Macleod province is Ganyasa, which is the 4th largest city in Goofyland, with 9,150,000 people. The most spoken language there is Italian, English, Romanian, and Polish, and Akasutish. The capital of the province is Roma, with a population of 1,040,000 people, and here's a photo of the main street of Roma, with almost all the main street are houses, but shops are on the first floor. Next, here is Roma City Hall. And last but not least, here are the elementary, middle, and high schools of Roma. Now let's hand it to Ryan to talk about the Duislia province. Take it away!
So next up we have the Duislia province. The Duislia province has a total population of 31 31,040,000 people, and is located near the U.S. border. And here is an image of the border crossing taken in 2020. And next, the capital and largest city of the Deluxe province is Grabber City. Grabber City is the 5th largest city in Goofyland, with a total population of 7,240,000 people. And the most spoken language there is English, Akasutish, Polish, Romanian, Ukrainian, and then Italian. Anyway, here is 5 to talk about the Beregetis province.
Okay, so the Beregetis province has a total population of 27,070,000 people. The biggest city in the province is Baden-Würden, which is also the capital of it. Baden-Würden is the 3rd largest city in Goofyland with a population of 11,780,000 people, and the most spoken language in the province is English, then Polish, German, Akasutish, Italian, and Romanian. So now let's talk about the Pasarambia province. Fun fact: before entering Goofyland, Macleod and Pasarambia used to be one kingdom before becoming 2 provinces of Goofyland. Anyway, take it away, Ryan.
Okay, so the Pasarambia province has a total population of 9,200,000 people. And the capital and largest city of the Pasarambia province is Hagnosa, with a total population of 5,640,000 people, and is also near the border with the Macleod province. And the most spoken language there is English, then Italian, then Romanian, then Akasutish, then Ukrainian, and then Polish. Okay, so next we are going to talk about the Sanyosia province.
Okay, so the Sanyasoya province has a total population of 12,140,000 people. The largest and capital city of the Sanyasoya province is Fiombasdusa, which has a total population of 1,100,000 people. The most spoken languages there is English and Italian, Romanian, Ukrainian, Polish. So next up, we're gonna talk about the Hoabusai province. Take it away.
Alright, so before we continue, I'd like to say thank you for everyone for watching this video so far. We have really enjoyed planning and talking about Goofyland. We could not be more excited to release this Goofyland project that we started planning 8 months ago. And I'd like to thank the Daily Rocky and Five for helping with this video and making it possible. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Okay, so the Hoabusai province has a total population of 9,100,000 people. And the largest city and capital city of the Hoabusai province is Gerudo, with a total population of 970,000 people. And the most spoken language there is in the Hoabusai province is English, then Akasutish, and then Polish, and then Romanian, and then Ukrainian. Okay, so now let's talk about the Banaisayan province.
Okay, so the Banaisayan province has a total population of 7,140,000 people. The largest city and the capital city of the province is Ozulansa, with a population of 860,000 people. The most spoken languages there are Akasutish, English, Ukrainian, Polish, and Romanian. Next, let's talk about the Wansaksai province. Take it away.
Alright, so the Wansaksai province has a total population of 5,300,000 people. And the capital city and largest city of the Wansaksai province is Gurnsunba, with a population of 630,000 people. And the most spoken language there is Akasutish, and then English, and then Romanian, and then Ukrainian, and then Polish. And for the next one, we are going to talk about the Loweskia province.
Okay, so the Loweskia province has a total population of 5,100,000 people. The capital city and the largest city of the province is Nerhotama, with a population of 515,000 people. The most spoken languages there are Akasutish, Romanian, Ukrainian, Polish, and English. So, this is the next province we'll talk about, the Polynesian province. Before Ryan is going to talk about it, let me just tell you a fact. Poroasia and Cassiolia used to be one kingdom before entering Goofyland as two provinces. Same thing happened with Macleod and Pasarambia. Anyway, take it away, Ryan.
Alright, so the Poroasian province has a total population of 3,100,000 people. And the biggest and capital city of the Poroasian province is Burgitsta, with a population of 380,000 people. And the most spoken languages there are Akasutish, and then Ukrainian, and then Romanian, and then Portuguese, and then French, and then Polish, and then English.
Okay.
Alright guys, this is the second last province we are going to talk about today, and it is the Manor-Larsen province.
Okay, so the Manor-Larsen province is the second least populated province in Goofyland, with a population of 3,030,000 people. Its capital city and biggest city is Herkulesa, with a population of 330,000 people. The most spoken languages in the province are Akasutish, Portuguese, French, Romanian, Ukrainian, Polish, and English. So this is the last province we'll talk about today, the Cassioalian province. Take it away.
This is the most eastern province bordering the UK and France. So the Cassioalian province is the smallest populated province in Goofyland, only a population of 860,000 people. The capital and city and largest city of the Cassioalian province is Juba-Surga, with a population of 110,000 people. And the most spoken languages there are French, English, Portuguese, and then Romanian, and then Ukrainian, and then Polish. Okay, so next thing we will talk about is the GDP of Goofyland. Take it away, 5.
Okay. The 2019 estimate was 1,919,250,375,198. The 2020 estimate was 1,927,256,379,201 trillion. And then for the 2022 estimate, it was 1,133,228,191 trillion. In January 2023, Goofyland surpassed 2 trillion in GDP. So the January 2023 estimate was exactly 2,012,398,153,287. The 2024 estimate is expected to be 2,106,101,203,115 trillion, and then in 2028 Goofyland should surpass 3 trillion in GDP. Alright, now let's talk about the TV channels. Ryan is going to talk about all the TV channels in Goofyland. So Ryan, take it away.
Alright, so now we are going to talk about TV channels in Goofyland. So let's start off with GTV6, or Goofyland TV6, which is the main TV channel of Goofyland. This channel was released in 1993 with the prototype logo until 1994. And then in 1999 they changed their logo and used it until 2002, and then 2007 they changed their logo again and then used it until 2011, and then in 2014 they changed their logo until they adopted this logo on the screen in 2022. And then the next TV channels we made are GIN 9, Goofyland International News 9, GCAN 5, Goofy City Atlantic News 5, EAGIN 1, European American Goofyland International News 1, GPBS Kids, GS, Goofyland Sports, and then NGLC Network Goofyland Capital. And now we are going to talk about TV ratings, and let's hand it to 5 to talk about it. 5, take it away.
Okay, so the TV ratings are 0 plus, 7 plus, 13 plus, 16 plus, 18 plus. 13 plus is equivalent to PG, and 18 plus is equivalent to S, special rating. Right, now let's talk about the weather for Goofy City. Take it away.
Okay, so for rain days in Goofy City, in January there is an average of 7 rain days, And then in February, there are an average of 3 rain days. And then in March, there are an average of 6 rain days. And then in April, there are an average of 9 rain days. And then in May, there are an average of 10 rain days. And then in June, there are an average of 8 rain days. And then in July, there are an average of 2 rain days. And then in August, there is an average of 4 rain days. And then in September, there is an average of 8 rain days. And next, October has an average of 14 rain days. And then November, there is an average of 16 rain days. And then lastly, in December, there is an average of 12 rain days. Okay, so now let's talk about average temperatures for Goofy City. Okay, so for January, the average temperatures were -9 degrees Celsius to 3 degrees Celsius, or 15 degrees Fahrenheit to 37 degrees Fahrenheit. And then in February, the average temperatures were 0 degrees Celsius to 11 degrees Celsius, or 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 51 degrees Fahrenheit. And then in March, the average temperatures were 2 degrees Celsius to 18 degrees Celsius, or 35 degrees Fahrenheit to 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And then in April, the average temperatures were 8 degrees Celsius to 22 degrees Celsius, or 46 degrees Fahrenheit to 71 degrees Fahrenheit. And then in May, the average temperatures were 11 degrees Celsius to 28 degrees Celsius, or 51 degrees Fahrenheit to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. And then next in June, the average temperatures were 14 degrees Celsius to 33 degrees Celsius, or 57 degrees Fahrenheit to 91 degrees Fahrenheit. And then July, the average temperatures were 16 degrees Fahrenheit to 35 degrees Fahrenheit, or 60 degrees Fahrenheit to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. And then next, in August, the average temperatures are 15 degrees Celsius to 31 degrees Celsius, or 59 degrees Fahrenheit to 87 degrees Fahrenheit. And then September, the average temperatures are 8 degrees Celsius to 19 degrees Celsius, or 46 degrees Fahrenheit to 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And then next is October. The average temperatures for October is 4 degrees Celsius to 11 degrees Celsius, or 39 degrees Fahrenheit to 51 degrees Fahrenheit. And then in November, the average temperatures were -1 degrees Celsius to 7 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Fahrenheit to 44 degrees Fahrenheit. And then lastly, in December, the average temperatures were -4 degrees Celsius to 5 degrees Celsius, or 24 degrees Fahrenheit to 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, now let's talk about what languages are the most spoken in Goofyland. 5, take it away.
So, the first most spoken language is English, then we have Akasutish, Polish, Hungarian, Latvian, Lithuanian, Turkish, Norwegian, Ukrainian, Italian, German, and Swedish. And let's talk about the currency.
Okay, so the goober is the main currency of Goofyland. 1 goober is equivalent to $4.20 in US dollars. And here's the sign for the goober. And here is the money for the goober. And now last thing we will talk about in this video, where the Goofyland population is from. So here is 5 to talk about it.
Okay, so here is the last thing. So, let's get to the point. This is where the population of Goofyland is from. 69% of the population comes from their own country. 12% comes from USA, 7% comes from Spain, 4% comes from France, 2.4% comes from Poland, 0.76% comes from the UK, 0.72% comes from Ukraine, 0.69% comes from Hungary, 0.66% comes from Italy, 0.64% comes from Germany, 0.84% comes from Romania, 0.37% comes from Greece, 0.25% comes from Latvia, 0.22% comes from Portugal, 0.21% comes from Czechia, 0.19% comes from Turkey, and 0.15% comes from Lithuania, and 1.28% comes from other countries. Well, everyone, that is the end of the Goofyland reveal. We hope you enjoyed it. Also, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new video. We will see you guys in another video. See you soon. Bye, guys.